Our short visit home to the United States was a whirlwind of visiting family, sailboat races, and boat transports. And before we knew it, it was over and we were on our way back to Sweet Ruka, and some big changes were coming our way.
All right, we are here in Portugal, in the Azores. Time to get our luggage. We got Roxy. Look, we got Roxy. We got Roxy's crate. Time to go get the rest of our checked baggage.
Baby, just hold on. I'll be coming home.
Good job, babe.
Back where I belong. Hold on, baby. Baby, just hold on.
Once we were all checked in, it was off to check on Sweet Ruka and her bare poles. A few storms had blown through while we were away, but our ocean blue vessel remained in good shape. There was lots of work to be done, and we started with putting the stack pack back on, which we had removed for windage in this rough marina.
Time has been so hard on us, my friend. Sun goes down, but we get back again. Trouble is a silly thing, it always ends up breaking, but everything still works out in the end. No matter what they call it, no matter what they want it, they don't know there's no way they'll ever get it. When just blows, but we keep standing.
Pads are in. Yes. Time to reconnect our lazy jack system, which is attached to our stack pack that we just slid on. We tied them on in order that they came off, so hopefully everything will go back together real nice and easy. If you don't keep them organized, it can kind of be a pain to figure out which rope goes where.
Time has been so hard on us, my friend. But through every night we keep on dancing. Trouble is a silly thing, it always ends up sneaking in. But with you it's like the
A lot of people have mixed opinions on stack packs. We really like it for this boat. It is a little heavy. It does create a little bit of drag when sailing, but it really makes a huge difference when you're sailing short-handed and cruising, just to be able to reef and drop that mainsail and get everything quickly into the bag so it's not flopping on the deck. So this is something I think that we would definitely do again. At the very least, just lazy jacks. But this bag makes it really, really nice.
but we keep on standing.
Now we're going to roll the mainsail onto the deck, and we're going to put all of the mainsail cars on. We have new mainsail slider cars, which go on this track right here, which are a little bit heavier duty as we broke one on the way here across the Atlantic. So we decided to upgrade to the next size up, and it was a big money upgrade, but should be a big safety thing because we definitely don't want our mainsail becoming disconnected here from the mast. I have a bad feeling that our new main cars are not going to fit on this mainsail. We'll see.
Moment of truth.
First, I'm worried about this guy right here, which I think rightfully so. All right, well, we've got a little conundrum going on here. Our old mainsail cars don't fit the same headboard, which they're supposed to. You can see here, this pin is going to be too big to go in there. My other worry, see these? Mm-hmm. These straps here are not going to fit. I suppose I could probably cut these. I mean, I think if I drill it and take it, it's going to last the life of the mainsail. All right, I am on a hunt for drill bits. We are walking up the town in San Miguel, looking for a second hardware store. And who would have known the store is at the very top of the hill? That's a hike. We found the Max mat, which looks like about the Home Depot. Here we go.
The solution was to drill a bigger hole in the headboard and cut the thread of the strops and re-sew them to fit the pins of the new cars. While this extra boat work was unexpected, it was a good feeling knowing the mainsail would be safer and stronger out in the ocean.
Tell me what you like. Please tell me what you like. There's nothing wrong with that. Trippy and we all lose track. I wouldn't mind it if I find it.
All right, I got my goodies at the Max mat. We've got a couple of drill bits, and I also snagged myself a tape measure because we need to measure for the new jib.
Should I find it? Oh, Father.
Well, guys, with the help of Curtis, we have all 13.
Is it 13?
13.
Count.
With the help of Curtis, we have all the main cars on, and they are all re-stropped on or screwed in if they're the batten ones. And my back hurts really bad, but I saved a heap full of money doing it myself. So it was just a year off of my life, but it was worth it.
Whatever, now you have satisfaction.
As Curtis says, whatever, now I've got satisfaction, so check it out.
If I find it, there's nothing wrong with that. Don't have to be an acrobat.
Our primary motor on this boat is the mainsail. We wanted to make sure if we needed to leave the harbor abruptly that we could sail away, and trying to put the main cars on out at sea would be much trickier. So with that done, it was time to put the battens in and get this sail back on the mast and boom.
We are taping over our batten pockets. These batten pockets on the bottom are Velcro push battens, and I'm not a big fan of them for offshore. Sometimes the Velcro can weaken over time, and you get a really bad flogging, and you could shoot a batten out, and then you end up ripping a sail. So it's just kind of some cheap insurance to take a little bit of Dacron sailcloth tape and put them over the ends of the batten pockets to help ensure that everything stays in place. We are done with the main, and it is ready to go back on the boom.
Go. After sailing over 2,700 miles across the Atlantic, we decided we would do a little mast inspection and make sure everything looked good for Sweet Ruca's next adventure. Plus, I got a bird's eye view of Ponta Delgada.
Strangers in the night, don't tell me it's over. Now you got that something in the way you smile. I see that.
Hey everyone, we're Sailing Sweet Ruca. I'm Kate, this is Curtis, and Roxy the dog. And we're here to sail around the world via Cape Horn and the Cape of Good Hope. We like to take the sea less traveled and are ready for some serious offshore sailing. So come along for the ride and click subscribe. We can't just sail to these beautiful places and not take a look around, so we hopped off the boat and headed out to explore. But as usual, something caught our eye first. All of a sudden, Curtis heard the familiar hum of a stand-up jet ski and had to check it out. Curtis once had a jet ski racing life before his sailboat racing life, and what luck that we stumbled across champion jet skier Gonzalo Rodriguez out for practice in the harbor. And even better luck that he let Curtis have a go at his old pastime. It's moments like these that remind us why we left our jobs and decided to explore the world. But also wait until you see what's coming up next. Man, could a cheeseburger out with a vending machine?
We get a four-wheeler. More rental car off-roading. There's where we're going.
Yeah, it's fine.
We got this.
Yeah. It doesn't look bad in the video at all. Oh god, okay. Oh wow. Gosh, that was scary. Buddy.
We are in a totally random place on the other side of San Miguel Island. This is not the tourist area, but we found a restaurant on Google and we're gonna try it.
I do know that one of those words means sausage, so Curtis is gonna be really happy. Woohoo, baby! That's what I got. Should we find a spot to eat?
Yeah, let's. So we can either, I think, eat here in the grass, or There's a beach we can go to that
Alright.
looks phenomenal.
Take me to the beach, baby.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. Nothing like a picnic in the car on an awesome surfing beach. Shall we start with some wine? Plastic cups, baby. All right, well, let's dig in.
Where's the meats? I think they built it for that.
Good
Do
thing
it.
we found the sausage factory. Here we've got some chorizo, Portuguese style.
Come on, let me in there. You got it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what do we have?
Beef tongue.
I'm gonna check it out.
Just don't think about it. It's just regular
Let's
meat.
try it out.
Oh, I don't know if I can.
Okay, let's just eat it all. Ready?
Oh my god. How is it?
I mean, it's good.
What's this mess you see? It's Curtis doing the wiring for the new instruments and new autopilot on Sweet Ruka.
This is fun. Talk about working through a rat's nest.
Boat yoga. It works or not.
Lights are lighting up. That's a good thing. Let's see if it actually all works. Okay. Okay, here we go. Instruments on.
Oh, that's a good sign.
Radar on. We have instruments up here? Oh, something's going. What should we do?
Oh, come on. We don't race this boat very often.
I kind of feel like sail race, though, covers everything that you need for cruising. Fastest possible cruising.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with sail race. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Wow.
Fancy.
Oh, let's turn our autopilot on. Oh, let's see if it works now. Heading hold, wind. Oh yeah, look at that. This is why we bought this setup, is to be able to sail with the autopilot in wind modes. All right, autopilot is working. Let's check out the rest of the displays. Let me tell you what we have going on here. You might be wondering, why in the heck did you guys get new electronics? Your old electronics worked just fine. And that's absolutely true. They did. When sailing at slower speeds, the autopilot that came with the boat was just fine. But when you got into windier conditions and wavier conditions, it really couldn't hold its own, and we did a lot of veering, and it really just wasn't up to performance sailing tasks. Originally, we wanted to keep all of our old displays and just upgrade the autopilot itself, but that was a no-go. we had to upgrade to the CPU, which required us to upgrade all the displays. There's no way currently to be able to use H2000 or H3000 displays with the H5000 and 2K network. It would be really nice to be able to incrementally upgrade the system rather than have to do it all in one shot, which costs a heck of a lot more money. So you might notice that we don't just have B&G electronics here, we also have Garmin, and you might be saying, what the heck is going on with that? Well, the Garmin displays are there for two reasons. One, they have larger numbers, and they're a bit more readable, I think, than the B&G 2020 displays, and they're much more customizable than the B&G 2020 displays. The really nice part about these, they can display different things like graphs, and they can also display custom fields that we send up to them from our computer and Expedition racing software that we run down below. Overall, we've got everything working. It required a lot of work to basically gut the boat of all of the old wires and put everything back in, but I think it's a worthwhile upgrade to this boat, as she's still a really good performer and worthy of the electronics upgrades. All right, I'm going to get back to work and finalize all of these things. As you can see, I still have to install it all now that I've checked to make sure everything's working and we're a go. I've still got some work to do. We'll see you guys when it's done.
These kids don't play, get dressed up for the night at the break of dawn. No either way, take a suicide joyride just to prove you wrong. With the blackout night clouds rolling along. Maybe we were born this way, locked up in our dreams, no need to survive. So I just get on my knees and pray. Yeah, we're happy and we're cool as ice, suffering in paradise. These kids don't play on a tightrope, blindfold, sleepwalk
Hey.
through the drama. They look insane, got the devil in their eyes, so you better not tell your mama. In the blackout night lights dance in the rain. Maybe we were born this way, locked up in our dreams and we're paying the price. So I just get on my knees and pray. Yeah, we're sucking up the melted ice, suffering in paradise. Turn me up, I wanna feel the glow of the lights on my face in the stereo. Break it down, break it down.
What is going on?
We're retiring the number 2. I'm not sure what the official thing to do is, but hugging the sail seems like a good way to go. It took us across the Atlantic. It was such a wonderful sail. We had it for 2 years, but it's probably 22 years old. As you can hear, it's time for the number 2, technically Genoa, to carry on into the afterlife of sails, wherever that is.
The garbage can.
Goodbye, moldy, gray, torn, ripped up, beautiful sail.
Do we have a replacement on the way?
We hopefully have a replacement sail on the way, similar to this one because we loved it so much. It was wonderful when we needed to reach, even when we needed to go upwind, and it was actually fabulous going wing and wing. So we're gonna miss you, number 2. The final roll. Oh, he crunches, but not in a good way.
Such a short time being alive. All this hardship and convenience makes it so hard to make sense. I will listen now. I will listen now. And I know it's just a matter of time before we tumble across the borderline. We can't go forward and we can't rewind. I will listen now. I will listen now. Just close your eyes. I can't believe we've been through this for so long. Pressure's on. You better step up. Probably stop writing the stupid songs. Just close your eyes and you'll be fine. Such a short time being alive. All this hardship and convenience makes it so hard to make sense. I will listen now. I will listen now. And I know it's just a matter of time before we tumble across the borderline. We can't go forward.
Now stay tuned for some deleted scenes. And don't forget to subscribe!
I will listen now.
If you're enjoying what you see from Sweet Ruka, you can check out more by becoming a patron.
To something.
Kate's checking out this dude down here on the beach.
I forgot how out of shape.
It's alive!